Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will work on this One Piece game right here, and we will especially fix this sword issue from the last episode, because let me just show you what the problem is. So the problem, let me just quickly explain it, was that this damage dealing code right here wasn't able to deal damage to cases like this when the slash part has clearly hit the dummy from an let's say greater distance. But if we tend to stay in front of the dummy and then hit our Q button, then the dummy receives damage apparently, and that's an issue we really need to take care about, because that's not okay. And I will now introduce you a possible solution. So okay, so our attack was this slash wave right here, and if we take a look at our damage dealing system, then well, we should consider creating a new one. And this new system is not that new, because I have already used it in many previous videos. It is just a, let's say, less reliable system, but it will probably help in this problem, so I'm gonna use it. So let me just write the code, and then I'm gonna go through it, and then we are hopefully going to fix this problem, and then I'm gonna end the video. And yeah, because there is actually no point in starting a new topic when we only have like 5 to 10 minutes left, okay? Okay, so let me put this in a comment so that we do not need to delete this whole thing. Okay, so let me try out this thing. Touched is not a valid member of. Yeah, of course, X is our animation, not our slash instance. So slash. There we go. Okay. So, but there's still something we should take care of. Okay, let me test this out again. Okay, yeah. So, let me explain you the fix, and then I'm gonna end the video. So, as I've already told you, we are using a completely new code regarding the damage detection, okay? So how is the damage detected, or how is it even detected that we have hit someone? So we have this slash instance right here, and we are just making use of an event called touched, okay? So down here we used ray casting, means we have created a ray which which goes right in front of us, and when something has intersected the ray, means has stood in front of us, then you knew that something was in front of you and that you had to deal damage, but this only works on objects which are like directly in front of you. And when we speak of a slash, then we want to actually make it go far away and even deal damage in far distances. Okay, therefore we really should have forget about this method. And yeah, as I've said, we have this touched event, and this touched event triggers when something has touched this instance, which is our slash. And if that's the case, then we have entered this hit parameter, this hit argument, which gives us information about the part which has hit our instance, our slash thing right here. And this part we speak of is, or can be any part. It could be the base plate. It could also be the left foot of an enemy. It could be the upper torso of an enemy, you know, so it could be everything. And in order to really filter out those parts which are relevant to us, which are of course those parts which are body parts, and not only just body parts, but also body parts to enemies, to NPCs, to other players, okay? And that's exactly what happens down here. So we have this check, and this check checks if there is a humanoid within the character model where this body part is also located into. Why humanoid? Because a humanoid is required in order to store health, store the max health, and for us to deal damage, of course. Now the second check checks whether the character we now have focused, because it has hit us or hit the slash, is not our character. So we basically compare the names. So hit parent refers to the character model. Let me quickly show you what I'm talking about. So if we pretend that this right hand is our hit part, then hit parent would be dummy. So this character model called dummy. And find first child humanoid just checks if there is a humanoid inside. If that's the case, then this check has passed. But due to this end, we need all of the three conditions to be met in order to continue. So the second condition, or the second check, is that hit parent.name, so the character model's name does not equal our player's name. So this thing is called dummy, our player is called boss or whatsoever. Therefore this check is also true. Now the last check, and not hit parent find first child player name. And this is about the cooldown, and I'm gonna go through this after we have dealt with the cooldown down below. So the rest is the same as down here, so I've just deleted it, but we are creating a sound, we are defining this humanoid variable, we are creating this animation, we are making it play, and we are creating this cooldown value. And let me tell you how this cooldown works. So basically, when we have dealt damage to a player, we leave a value inside of the character we have dealt the damage to tell ourselves in the next time when we deal the damage or deal the damage for another time, that we already have dealt damage to this person, to this character, and that we are not able to deal damage anymore. Okay? And you might ask, well, so if you have this value inside of any character and you're unable to deal damage, then how are you able to deal damage to this character later on when you still have the value inside of him? And the answer is pretty easy. So if you take a look at this, then you'll see that this value right here is being destroyed after 0.5 seconds, so 0.5 seconds, and this means that there is an interval between the points where you are allowed to deal damage. So if we pretend that the dummy is always under fire and always receives damage, and due to this cooldown, this dummy will only receive damage every 0.5 seconds, okay? Because there is this cooldown value which consists, no, or which is within the dummy for 0.5 seconds after it receives damage once again, and after this cooldown value is being created once more, okay? And down here, yeah, we have just the basic damage dealing part, this defense part, okay? So what this check does is that it checks whether this cooldown value is not inside of our character model. So that's what this not expresses. Okay guys, so that's it with the video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If so, leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends. And I'm sorry if I sound wrong, I'm tired, it is midnight. And yeah, thanks for watching, take care, see you in the next video.